Welcome back to Mindfully Inspired. In this video, I want to share with you how you can get out of a rut and get your motivation back, especially when something kind of like knocks you out. Today was one of those days where I got some news that could easily and really kind of did shift me all the way out to left field. It wasn't news I was expecting. It's kind of difficult. It's not enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel super great, and it would be really easy for me to fall back into depression and into sort of a rut, and definitely easy for me to fall into anxiety. I took a step back from my day. I've been challenging myself to make daily videos. I still wanted to make my daily YouTube video, and I decided to share the story with you, to share with you how I get myself out of a rut and how I get myself back to being motivated, and how I dusted myself off, I cleaned myself up, and showed up to a commitment that I made myself. And I thought it would serve all of us to share with you guys sort of how I did that, how I stopped that train from going to like unhappy, depressed, and anxiety town, and kind of tried to turn it back around. If you're watching this, you're going through something, I definitely feel for you. And I want you to know, as you're watching this and going through what you're going through, I'm going through something right now with you as well, and you are not alone. So let's get into the 5 steps. I won't keep blabbing on. The first thing that I knew I had to do, and honestly, when I say what I really wanted to do was crawl into bed and cry myself to sleep, that's what I really wanted to do. But the first step I knew I had to do was go for a 30-minute jog. Exercise is going to increase your endorphins. So before I let myself like hop on the train to sad town and get depressed and anxious about the news that I've received, I was like, no, I know I need to feel better. First, I know I need to choose to feel good. And right now, choosing to feel good feels really hard to do. But when you exercise, when you release the chemical endorphins of exercising, you feel good. Not by choice. Your body just feels good because you have those natural chemicals flowing through your body. So I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do, as hard as it is, I'm just gonna put on my running shoes and I'm gonna go for a 30-minute jog. I have a little podcast I like to listen to. I popped that in and I did my 30-minute jog, and I was like, no, you know when you come back from your jog that your endorphins are high and you feel so good. So just go for feeling good. The first fix is just find a way to feel good. And as much as we think lying in a dark bedroom and like eating chocolate and watching movies is gonna make us feel better, hasn't ever worked for me. If it works for you, lucky you. But it really doesn't work for me, and it just takes me further and further down the hole of sadness. So once you've got that out of the way, now your endorphins are feeling a little bit higher. Next step of this is listening to some binaural beats. So you can find so many of them right here on YouTube. Any of the videos on my channel that have the 432 hertz music, that is a certain range of music that actually helps us out. I'm not going to go into the science of it, so please just trust me. It actually helps our brain to feel better and promote healing within our body. I'm tricking my brain into vibrating and feeling in more higher vibrational states. So I've tricked my body, and I've now tricked my mind into feeling better. From there, it is really easy to stop my imagination, stop my self-talk from going down the course of depressed and anxious thoughts of like, well, I'm not good enough, what's gonna happen, any of those like negative thoughts. Because I've changed how my body feels and I've changed how my brain feels, now it's really easy to work through the empowering thoughts that I know I actually believe about myself. Actually, while I'm listening to the binaural beats, I am holding the vision of what it is I'm trying to create. So I'm really, I am not looking at, I'm not available for any of those negative thoughts. I'm just gonna hold the vision of the good thoughts. I'm gonna hold the vision of what I'm trying to create in my life. Once you've done that, you're going to start to feel the motivation of like, yes, something's happened. Yes, it doesn't feel great, but I am still motivated towards my goal. I am still motivated to achieve the lifestyle that I want to achieve. I'm still motivated to create the life I want. As soon as you get back into that energy, take 3 action steps towards your vision. So here I am, right here, you guys. This is me actually doing this. This isn't just a random YouTube video of me like telling you all these steps and like, you should do all this because I know for whatever reason. This is me actually doing this in real time with you. So me sitting down and making this video is me taking one of those action steps towards actually achieving my goals. And I have 2 more that I'm gonna do after this. Once that's done, you're starting to really change your vibration. Now you're starting to feel happier, you're starting to feel more into the space of possibilities, you're starting to feel more into the space of it's gonna be okay. From here, you could start to be like asking some of those questions, like what do I need to learn from this situation? How can I grow from this situation? Like you've created some distance from the like depressive and anxious thoughts, which are my knee-jerk reaction to you guys. This is like, I am right here with you. I cannot express this enough. You've done like, you fixed your body, you fixed your mind, you've done some positive things towards your goals, all those things. Now you're kind of hopefully on the other side of it and you can be like, okay, well, what do I need to learn from this? And how can this help me grow? Just start journaling out all of those ideas and you'll start to see that even though you're being faced with a new challenge, there's actually so much opportunity in a challenge. So much opportunity. Already in talking to you, I'm starting to realize in my mind like, oh wait, yeah, this might change, but this is actually an opportunity for me to get better at like this and this and this. And this is actually an opportunity for me to do this and this and this different. You can tell because this is happening in real time. I'm actually starting to feel positive about the opportunities instead of depressed about the situation. What I want you to do for the last and final step is in that journal, write down 5 things that you love about yourself, you know you're good at. Something I know I'm good at. I make a mean burger, you guys. I make the meanest homemade hamburger there is. So start thinking about the 5 things that you know for sure are great about you and that you know for sure you're great at. You could stand in a room of 1,000 people and say, it can be as simple as, I make the best shortbread cookies on the planet. So actually, I want us to do something fun together. I shared with you my thing that I could easily yell out to a crowded room of people that I do amazingly well. Will you please, if you're watching this, if you landed on this video because you needed some help, if you landed on this video because you're not really feeling it right now, can you tell me one of your 5 things down below in the comment box? And can we use the description box below this video to build each other up and to create a community of people who are supportive and believe in each other? Because sometimes all we need is another person to say, I see you, I recognize you, and I also think that you're doing a great job. I'm gonna wrap up this video with one final thought. Only person who gets to decide what makes you happy is you. So when you're going through those 5 things, if it's not something somebody else in your life likes, or if it's not something that the general public even knows is a thing, but it's something you love about yourself, or it's something that you know you do really well, you are the only person who gets to decide what makes you happy. And I promise you, the more you can lean into that thought, the freer life you are going to live. Thank you for being here. Subscribe to this channel if it was a vibe for you, and I will be back soon.